Well, this is scary. I just think, what's up with this? I don't trust this at all. Howard Dean warning Democrats that Sarah Palin could beat Obama in 2012. Why would Howard Dean want to do Republicans any favors? Look, he says, anytime you have a contest, particularly when unemployment is as high as it is, nobody gets a walkover. Whoever the Republican nominee, including people like Sarah Palin, whom people inside the Beltway crowd dismisses, my view is if you get the nomination, you could win. Anybody who could get the nomination can win. Anybody who survives the process can win. So I'm reading this, and like 3 times he said, anybody who gets the nomination can win. Do you really think Howard Dean, I don't know if I'm being a little bit paranoid. My gut says he wants her to run because he thinks she could lose. But then what he's saying really could have some truth to it. I'm a conservative and I like Sarah Palin, but I'm sitting here saying I don't think she can win. I really don't. I think she draws the ire of a lot of young working women. I just don't think she can bridge the gap between those middle of the road moderate conservatives and the Tea Party people who are in love with her. There's definitely a huge infatuation with her. I don't think it's enough to beat the Obama machine. I think, and this is not to sound sexist, it's not. Trust me. I think you need a serious man's man this time around. How many times do I have to say, Chris Christie, if you play that not happening, I'm going to come from behind this desk and get you. No, but seriously, it's got to be a man's thing to beat Obama. Because here's kind of the stuff you're dealing with. Obama kids. You hear that? Yeah, he's got little hungry children on his side singing songs on the morning show. You know, his wife is going to Africa to teach people something. He started a new food pyramid. He got Osama. I mean, he's got a lot of accomplishments behind his belt. So it's going to be very hard to beat somebody like that. Or at 836-0590, toll free 877-590-KLBJ. When we come back, I want to talk about this flag controversy in Richmond. Why would there be any other flag flying under the United States of America, the U.S. flag, than like your state flag? Well, in Richmond, they've got a flag underneath with the rainbow colors. I guess it's a gay rights flag. They wanted to show inclusiveness in the workplace by flying the rainbow flag outside a federal building. And one of their congresspeople saying, look, you got to take that down. This is a serious deficiency of judgment by your organization. You don't need to fly a homosexual flag under the United States flag, do you? To include gay people? How is that inclusive? I mean, what does that mean? It's not even an issue of inclusion. Should there be any other flag flying against that sacred symbol of American freedom, of this nation's sovereignty? I just think it's a no-brainer. Who in their right mind goes to a U.S. flagpole, puts up the U.S. flag, and then right under it, oh, I'm going to put up the flag advocating veganism. It's the same thing. That topic is not large enough to stand with the U.S. flag. I am sorry. Flags for vegans. You don't want them to feel excluded. Flags for people with celiac. Am I wrong that I just don't think being gay is that big of a deal that they need to have a flag flown. I think it's a human being, just like I'm sitting here, who's homosexual. I don't need a special flag. Where is the black people's flag? Where is the Latino flag? This is getting ridiculous. The U.S. flag is a sacred symbol that should not be flown with some piddly, whittly, diddly other flag to make people feel included. It's hogwash. All it does is demean the purpose of the real U.S. flag. Come on now. Somebody's got to think that's crazy with me. 836-0590, toll free, 877-590-KLBJ. Ooh, this is a good name. Dexter.
Yes, how are you?
Welcome. Thank you for being here. I like that name.
The family name, but that's not important. The situation about the flag, the flag stands for everyone, not just one independent group.
Right, the U.S. flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number two is we need to have jobs in America. Now, I give all my money away to different organizations here in Austin, my profit and salary. We need to have jobs. We don't need internet in every household. We need jobs.
You said you give your money away to who?
All different organizations, homeless organizations.
Different charity organizations?
Yes.
You broke up.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm for free.
And you what?
I don't take any salary from clients that I meet with.
Okay.
They give the salary I make and the profit I make from those organizations I generate revenue for. I give that back to two organizations in Austin.
How do you live? How do you live? No, you keep wanting to say. I think you were going to say that's not important.
I day trade. I'm very good at day trading.
So you're okay.
Okay, so that's not important.
Again, not important.
Thing is, we need to have jobs in America. You know, we need to take care of the homeless. We need to take Pakistan, all these other countries. Think about it. If we needed help, what country would help us? Well, I'll give you an answer. 0. Okay. So we need to take care of our organization, our people first. Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I'm just trying. I want you to get to your point.
Well, you're talking about Obama doing a lot of good things. I'm not a supporter of Obama. Okay? I'm a Republican, and I'm a capitalist. I make money, but they want wealthy guys to pay taxes. I don't pay taxes. I give all my money away. Well, why do you think Cisco has $9 billion overseas? Because our highest tax rate is in America, 35%. That can be lowered by the Congress. So we need to look at those things to keep the money in the country. And the Congress can lower the taxes. There's a lot of things you can do, you know, and it's common sense. You manage your money very well in your household. How come the government can't manage theirs?
Because they don't make any money. They steal from us. They don't have to balance anything because they just keep taxing more. I still didn't, even though Dexter kept telling me what wasn't important in that conversation. By the way, I think that's my job as a talk show is to say what's important. I still didn't really get, you know, what drove him to call. There was a good point. And if you're a day trader, I mean, we're going to break, but you have to pay taxes on that money, don't you? I mean, you make money day trading, you end up paying some taxes, even though you give your money away. Okay, I'm sorry. 3:50 at News Radio 590 KLBJ. We're going to take a break. I'm Lisa Fritsch. You're listening to your Sunday Best. We'll be right back. You know, the Beastie Boys actually have a new album out. Did you know that? That's the Beastie Boys, in case you didn't know. This show is full of information. That's why it's called your Sunday Best. Lisa Fritsch with you on KLBJ. Thank you for being here today. 836-0590. Toll free is 877-590-KLBJ. So it was this rainbow flag was put in at the request of a group named Prism. They are a group of gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender bank employees. And they asked for the flag to be flown to coincide with Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Pride Month. And the representative said in the article here, we are flying the pride flag as an example of our commitment to the values of acceptance and inclusion. See, this is where I realize that people have no idea what this country is really about. They don't. This is going to segue into the top of the hour when I played the Bill Maher clip of how he said anybody can get elected in this dumb bleeping country. It's not a dumb bleeping country. And when you really understand the history of this country and the values of this country, you understand that the U.S. flag is already a beacon of symbolism that includes everybody. Don't you understand that? The U.S. flag, the symbol of that, encompasses us all. It's a beacon of hope. This country is about inclusion, hope, opportunity, starting over, the little guy. You don't need your sub flag to announce that. Go back and understand why this country works and functions the way it does, and you'll understand you are included in that U.S. flag. You don't need a separate flag to show that we accept lesbian and gay and transgender. Freedom of speech. That's what the Constitution means. That's what the flag is a symbol of. Do people really not get that? Stop fighting it. If people would just stop fighting against this country and start understanding it better, we would quit shooting ourselves in the foot, and then we really would elect the right person. Right, let me get quickly to the phone lines before the hour wraps up. I mean, this hour just spins so quickly. Can't stand it. Christopher, welcome.
Hi,
Thank
Lisa.
you for being here. Hi.
Hi, I was just calling to see what you thought of Herman Cain. I mean, I love that guy. He's a self-made man from the South who knows how to run a business, knows how to balance a checkbook, basically. And he has a lot of drive and determination. I think he has a lot of personality. What do you think of him?
I love Herman Cain. Yeah, I got a chance to meet him when he came to Austin, and then we had him on the show when I filled in on the Todd and Dawn show. And I think he's extremely well-versed in the economy and liberty and in the tax code, the flat tax. I think he's not ashamed to talk about his faith, his conservative values. He's not afraid to bring up the flat tax. They questioned him. Oh, they looked and, like he was on Fox News Channel, and Chris Wallace says, well, even the Bush administration already looked into the flat tax and said it wouldn't work. He said they were wrong. They did it the wrong way. They plugged in some artificial numbers and came up with an estimate that wasn't right. And I think he is great. I think his uphill climb is going to, of course, be the media, who will try to make him look like a lightweight. But guess what? They won't be able to use the race card when he's standing there. I think his biggest thing is who he gets on his ticket with him.
Yeah, exactly. I would just love to see Herman Cain v. Obama in a debate. I mean,
oh, yeah.
There wouldn't be any shields to hide behind.
Somebody who's really lived through discrimination in this country, right? Who really can talk about what it means to rise up from the whole, slavery ancestry, rather than just speak beautiful overtones about it and then take a vacation.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
Thank you,
thank you for your time, Lisa. I appreciate you.
Thanks for listening in. I hope to see you next week.
Definitely. Have a good day.
Thank you. Y'all, that was fun. I sure hate that we only have an hour together. And you know what? I misspoke. We're here every other week on your Sunday Best. I'm on Twitter at Lisa Fritsch. I'm on Facebook. I've written a book. You can find it on my website at lisafritsch.com. It's called Obama, Tea Parties, and God. And, just keep paying attention to what's going on. This is not a dumb country. This is a great country, greatest on earth. Amen.